Democracy in a Hotter Time is the title of a recent book that calls for stronger democratic institutions in order to prepare against rising temperatures and avoiding climate chaos. Tonight, we welcome the book's editor, David Orr, professor of practice at ASU's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. What a fascinating book. Let's start with the title, A Democracy in a Hotter Time. The subtitle is Climate Change and Democratic Transformation. What are we getting at here?
Well, Ted, first of all, thanks for having me on the program. The problem with climate change is really a problem of democracy. And we knew enough a long time ago to do a lot better than we've done on climate issues. The first warning to a U.S. president was given in 1965 to Lyndon Johnson. And since then, a series of warnings, and the science has gotten more and more definitive, to the point where there really is no debate much about is warming occurring. And you see that in wildfires and so forth. But had we acted decades ago when we first knew we had a problem, we wouldn't be in as big a hole as we're in.
Where is the intersection with that problem, the rising temperatures, climate change, and democracy? We saw the past, you just explained. What about now? What about the future?
Ted, I think the issue really comes down to improving democracy. I don't think we can solve climate change without first solving the way we do the public business democratically. And I think the issue is so big, it penetrates down to the street level and all the way up to the global level. The issue is so big that we have to engage the public in the solutions of this. Driving different kind of cars, building different houses, voting for different kind of representatives, and so forth. But it comes down, it's an all-level issue. It's an everywhere, everyone kind of issue.
Is climate change, though, in and of itself, in some way eroding democracy?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's your previous guest, I think, was describing part of that. The slide toward authoritarianism that we now see in this country and around other countries that had been democracies. So yes, and the problem here is the protection of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels is a $3 trillion global business. And so that, if you follow the money, the old attorney's rule of thumb, you follow the money, money has corrupted the way we do the public business.
And we've heard about that for a long time here, and obviously the money involved in politics is something we've discussed on this program many times. But transitioning to a post-fossil fuel world, what kind of new political order? What do you see? The people in the book, everyone's kind of got a different idea here, but they all say something has to change. What needs to change?
Well, the short list starts with money, getting money out of politics and ending the corruption. If you run for office now, you've got to spend a lot of your time raising unbelievable amounts of money. And so you go to the moneyed people, and a lot of that's fossil fuel money, people who have a vested interest in fossil fuels. So that's number one. Number two, I think, is beginning to organize the government so the left hand and the right hand know what the other is doing, a systems approach to governance. And that came through the book and a number of the essays. So on one hand, you don't grow the economy, and on the other hand, try to repair environmental problems, but you do both together. You begin to integrate the environment through the way we do virtually everything. It's not rocket science, but I think a third thing I'd mention is I think that we have to rethink representation so that the Constitution refers to posterity only once, and that was in the preamble. A good bit of what we're doing casts a long shadow on our grandchildren and their grandchildren and so forth, but they have no rights by the Constitution. I think you have to rethink the whole subject of rights to a habitable planet.
Interesting. I noticed some of the ideas proposed in the book include participatory urban design. Where does that fit in this conversation?
Well, that was one of the last essays in the book, and it's an intriguing idea, and that comes out of Arizona State University and Duke Ryder's work in particular. I think the idea of getting people involved in the land use decisions and building decisions around them, for the most part, people are excluded from that. So in an otherwise democratic society, we build communities without engaging the people who will live in those communities and be affected by them. And so this is one of the exciting things I think we can do. This is not all doom and gloom. I think we know what we need to do. We know how to do it. And the question is getting out of the way and beginning to make the transition.
Well, that is the question, but how do you do that? And obviously constitutional reform and these sorts of things. And I know that civic education, a renewal of civic trust, that's mentioned in the book as well. But how do you get out of your own way?
Well, I think it boils down to an awful lot of decisions about fundamentals. What do you drive? How do you, when you flip the switch on your house for heat, where does the heat come from? And begin to make the transition, which we're doing actually very rapidly, to renewable energy, efficiency, and better design. We know all of these things, and they hit at all different levels. Last week, I spoke at a conference in Portland of architects. And if you ask architects to design solar powered buildings, they know how to do that. And they can make them very efficient and very beautiful. You're not sacrificing anything. If you say to transportation engineers, design communities so you don't need a car to go everywhere. You're including the things that you need on a daily basis for shopping and so forth in schools. You build it so that you've got proximity. So you don't have to get in a 2-ton car to get your groceries. But I think we know how to do these things. The question now comes down to, in large measure, politics. And I think in the previous 4 years, we made a good bit of progress on that. I worried a lot about the undoing of climate policies and the financing and the things that were helping us make the transition.
Yeah, and we're running out of time. There's so many things to ask because the essays, it's a collection of essays in here, and they're fascinating to read. There's a very forward-thinking aspect. As you mentioned, it's not all doom and gloom here. But I think someone mentioned that we're in a singular moment in human history here. What if democracy does not survive that moment?
Well, that is the question, isn't it? And it's a question for all of us. One of the things that I think is happening at ASU that's been a brilliant success is building Earth system science into the curriculum. You can't run a smart country with people who are ecologically illiterate. So a lot of this comes down to how you vote, who you vote for, and what you know. So one of the things I hope happens throughout all of universities and colleges is students graduate knowing what planet they're on and how it works and why that's important for their lives and careers. And also, on the other hand, understands why democracy is important. And then the question is, how do these come together? I hope you're not going to press me to answer your question because it gets off into some gloomy things. But I think time is short. The bad news is time is short. This is a global issue. The good news is we know what to do, and we've started doing that globally. And I think the last thing that is good, if you put this to poll data and you ask citizens, do you want a hotter climate, more chaos, and dirty water and foul air? The answer overwhelmingly is no. So the public, if you get the questions right in the polls, the public is with us. The question then is, can the political system step up? And that means, back to my first point, I think that means getting a lot of that dark money out of our political life.
Yeah.
So that when you run for office, you don't have to sell your soul to hold office.
The book is Democracy in a Hotter Time. David Orr, fascinating collection of essays that you've edited here, and it's really good stuff. And thanks for joining us and sharing. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice to be here.